Casting spells and things for you.
10, 9.
I was reading about the
7,
archer dude.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the afternoon edition of Blood Eagle Entertainment. I am your host, Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the afternoon of Tuesday, May 21st, 2019. We are hopping back into some Elder Scrolls Online this afternoon, where we are going to continue our quest to rule the world. No, just kidding. To get the Necromancer leveled up a little bit at a time, having some fun with him. That kind of thing. I don't know why the music is so loud. Why is the music so loud? My God, the music is loud.
Load up that entire line on your bar so it levels a little bit faster.
What's that? Oh, I have everything from that line already on my bar. That's what the meat and potatoes of my build is Gravelord. When I'm done, it'll probably be 4 Gravelord abilities, the Gravelord Ultimate, and 1 heal. There we go. Well, we had a quest in here. Okay, so we can't go to Elsweyr yet. We're getting there though. Getting closer to there. Trader Bank, Gold Dungeon.
Abba's Landing is such an interesting city.
Oh, I was thinking about... That's what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about actually trying out... What's the name of my reticle? Combat reticle. I was thinking about shutting off combat reticle and trying the reticle from Bandit's user interface and if I can used to it. So I'm gonna turn on all the crap that goes with it and see how that works. Trying to give it a shot, give it a chance. Because Because I like my reticle. See, I don't like how big that one is. I don't think I can make it any smaller either. Okay, so let me turn on all the junk. Okay, so if you sneak, it still sneaks properly. I don't know, I'll try it out, see what happens.
Hilda's not here. Let's ask around and see if any of the worshippers have seen her.
Got one here.
Bask in the holiness of this sacred place, and let your troubles fade away.
You've seen a young Nord woman. There's a flower in her hair.
I have seen many such women in this city. I heard the governor wore one at a recent appearance, and now the custom has become a sort of fashion statement. Sorry I cannot be of more assistance to you, Wayfarer.
Jeet will leave you.
Now I've lost my train of thought. Well, since you've already interrupted the writing process, what can I do for you?
You've seen a young Nord woman. There's a flower in her hair.
A Nord? Here? Is that even possible? I have it on good authority that the typical Nord melts in hot temperatures. Come to think of it, I'm surprised I've never met a Nord. One more thing to do before I finish my memoirs, I suppose?
Jeet, thank you.
I wonder if I can get a priest to tell me how they keep the fires burning. I hope it's not one of those sacred secrets that they're always going on about.
Have you seen a young Nord woman? Wears a flower in her hair.
Now that you mention it, I remember a young woman. No, wait. That was a wood elf. Carried around a bouquet of flowers. Talked to them, smelled them. Then she ate them. Really, wood elves are very strange.
This one thanks you.
My, someone is certainly curious about this Nord girl. I wonder who she could be. Your interest in this young Nord woman has certainly piqued my curiosity. Tell me who she is, and I'll tell you what I saw.
She's a friend who has gone missing. Trying to find her.
I saw a young Nord with a flower in her hair talking to Chanter Nemes over by the Akatosh shrine. I remember because it was so odd. He was whispering in her ear and standing much too close for a man who wasn't her father or her lover.
You'll indulge this one. You hear what he was saying?
Oh, believe me, I tried. When they were finished, the poor young woman had tears streaming down her face. She ran out of the chapel as the chanter looked on. He had a self-satisfied smile on his face. Do you think he said something improper?
This one isn't sure it wasn't that kind of
No, of course not. A man as pious as Chanter Nemes would never do anything untoward with a young Nord woman. I mean, even the rumor of such an event would be scandalous. Don't worry, though. I won't say a word about your friend and the Chanter.
Thank you for your help.
Troll's blood! Can these people gossip? They're worse than the Rat Master's informants, and he pays them to dredge up secrets. Hilda was here, but no one can say where she went or when. Tell me you had better luck, Initiate.
The woman saw Hildegard speaking to the Chanter Nemes before she led into.
A chanter spoke with Hilda? That's not what I wanted to hear. Understand, Hilda isn't like us. She grew up in the wild. The idea of being civilized is really new to her. And she still feels guilty about the wolf that's inside her.
You will tell Khajiit. Think the Chanter said something to upset her?
It certainly sounds that way to me. It doesn't take much to turn her guilt about what she's done as a wolf into self-loathing. I'm constantly trying to get her to change her feelings on the matter, but her beliefs run deep.
Any idea where she'd go in such a state of mind?
Back to where it all began. Back to Skyrim. I'll check at the docks to see if she's tried to secure passage on a ship. You go talk to the caravan master. Hopefully one of us will discover which route she took to go back to where the wolf was born.
Graves will talk to the caravan master. Ah, so that must be... That one's got yellow. None of those do.
You could spare a coin. My time is precious.
I'm not sure what exactly the symbols mean around the cursor.
The next caravan will be ready to leave shortly. If that interests you, find a place nearby to sit for a spell, and I'll call you when we're ready.
One is looking for a young Nord woman. There's a flower in her.
Well, isn't that interesting? You're the second menacing stranger that's asked me about a Nord who may or may not have fled in tears. Even if I had seen this young woman, why do you think I'd tell you anything?
Brigitte is trying to help her. He's worried about her.
Right. Her family. The way that young woman was crying, you'd think Molag Bal himself was after her. Or someone like you. If I had helped the Nord, and I'm not saying I did, you'd have to do a lot better than that to get me to tell you anything.
How can Graves convince you he's trying to help them? Did your caravan take them to Skyrim?
Sorry. I protect my customers and their secrets. I've got nothing else to say to you.
Caravan Master, please! The young woman with the flower in her hair, she's in terrible danger!
Well, look at you! You must be the brother.
So you did see Hildegard. Please, you'll need to tell us where she's gotten to.
You're all she talked about other than begging me for transport. She said she was gonna miss you most of all.
Word on the docks was that the Silver Dawn was looking for my sister too. We need to know where she went.
The young woman wanted a ride to the Yarral Mountains. I sent her on the last wagon, but I can take you there if that would help.
We'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Ah.
The news about the Silver Dawn has made me even more concerned about Hilda's safety. We have to hurry!
What was that about the Silver Dawn?
The Silver Dawn are werewolf hunters. Whatever that chanter said to Hilda has made her run back to the wilderness where I found her. And now a hunting party is on her trail. They're going to kill her, Initiate.
Not if we reach her first. What? Ah, I gotta stop doing that. I'm setting people on fire.
Sorry I gave you the runaround, but I was just trying to protect my passenger. Those Silver Dawn ruffians came around asking about her right before you did. I didn't say a word to them either. Just let me know when you're ready to go to Skyrim.
You're ready to go now.
Then hop aboard the wagon and let's get going. I'll get you there as fast as I can without throwing a wheel. Well, at least without throwing more than one. If the Silver Dawn hunts your friend, you better be ready for a fight.
One is always ready. And off to Skyrim. 6 months later. Doo-doo.
Let's split up and look for Hilda. But stay alert. The forest is probably crawling with Silver Dawn hunters.
I'll collect that cornflower, thank you. And this rune. Disputer. Don't attack me, wolf. I'm mining. Said didn't attack me. Silverdon Hunter died in a fierce battle. That's his own damn fault, ain't it? All the goodies to pick up while I'm here. Really got to get some more points so I can put them into finding stuff for crafting. A little bit of pewter. I guess I could just... Oh. Guess if I would have been hidden the entire time, I probably could have found all that a lot faster. What am I supposed to do here? That's supposed to be my way of tracking her. Yeah, I definitely do not like this cursor as much as I like mine. The settings, in its UI, got all this crap back off. And add-ons, back to reticle, reload. Combat reticle's obviously better choice. Obviously. Because the way I've got it set up, it actually shows me if something's going to attack me before I even get into it. More information.
Okay.
And it's much closer to being invisible when I'm not. That right there tells me ahead of time that he's back. Regulus Harvester. Yay me. I don't even know what that means. Yay me. Crafting Harvester. Again. Yeah, I need to get some sky shards today to open up a couple of these things. Flowers were expertly and researched this plant without damaging the plant or the room. Awesome. Oh. Oh, did I change that on mine? I did. Add-ons. Cheat speak. Off this. Do not have any. Word summing, line waiting, off chance. Sure. Why the hell not?
I'm back.
Go back. Resin.
Are you really so desperate? I'm sorry.
I didn't know if I could do it or not. I need to get my leg domain up so I can do that kind of stuff. Instead of stealing from the poor guy. I will gladly. Arming bear traps. What's wrong with you? All this free extra stuff I'm getting though. So much free junk. All the free junk. Mushrooms and logs and ore and aha. These guys together. Yes, in all reality, I should probably be in my assassin's armor there. Here was killed while drinking from the pool. Killed it was to approach understand. Otherwise known as Hildegard. Yeah, I still like the Breton armor better. Bear trap. I go after those. More levels for Gravelord, and I'll be able to get my be able to pick up my Boneyard ability. Tractor, and all you gotta do is go get him, Bob.
Light it!
Feels weird to be a sneaking assassin with a staff on your back. See, my friggin' bars are not appearing again. I think, maybe,
You dare challenge
he's
the
got a
Order of the
problem.
Silver Dawn? I'll tear your head off and mount it on my wall.
Spare me, and I'll tell you where the werewolf is. We tracked her to the south.
Was it time? Oh, I guess it was time. Got anything else in this can? Aha, letter. Yes, the letter is going to explain why they are tracking her. Purifier Gunthar. Gunther? Purifier Gunther. Thank you so much for accepting this sacred duty on behalf of your respected order. The Silver Dawn has often worked with the priests of the divines, rid our world of foul curse that is lycanthropy, and we are anxious to employ your services once again. Target this time is a young Nord woman who answers the name of Hildegard. Wears a flower in her hair and often visits the great chapel of Della in Envo. Appearances deceive you, however. Beneath her unimposing frame beats the heart of a monster. Her next visit to the chapel, I shall convince her to return to the wilderness of Skyrim that gave birth to her curse. Track her and dispatch her. Just do what you do best. A generous donation shall be made to your order. Enter Nimbus. I should be able to take that with me. Just so I can shove it down his throat when I kill him. Of course I want to kill him. This is killing me. Things I gotta change. Hate to do it, but I don't know what else to do. So we're going to settings and its UI. We're going to turn off the glow. I hate this to pyramid. Let's try that one. Until the guy fixes Kirby Hut, I don't know what else to do. Okay, so that's what I've got right now. Try it and see if it works for me. Supposed to be. Oh, that's the dragon they were talking about. It's just the. You know. Do clockwork. I have to. Do I have to reload the UI every single time? Great. That's annoying. There has to be a better setup for player health. There really does. But I don't know what it is. I've looked through... Well, actually, I have not looked through any of the new ones that came back. Would that be underneath? That would be underneath casting bars, cooldown, no, character advancement, data mods. Unit mods. There we go. I think I used to use LUI Extended, if I remember correctly. The problem with LUI Extended that made me stop using it, and I don't know what that problem was. AUI Advanced. One of the add-ons that does everything, I think. I don't know how anybody plays ESO with the... I don't know how anybody plays ESO with the health bar of your target all the way at the top of the screen. I can't do it at all. Phoenix UI. What this one is that I can tell. Marvin's attribute bars. Oh, not a fan of that either. I don't think Wicked HUD's been messed with for a long while. As far as I can tell, there is no... What does this one do? Yeah, don't see any use for that. That's the death list. Boss free. Shoot. I see. What I can tell, there is no actual Nope. Okay, so let me try this one then and see what happens. Oh, I see. It's got a clock. I should have just stayed with the plain one. I gotta do it one more time. Player frame, clockwork, thin, plain, blade, or round. Maybe round will look good. Chong. That's not bad. Try this one out and see what happens. Not really how I like to do my player HUD, but not the right spot. Other thing I was going to try was switch that to this. I just need to see if I can get rid of that gold. It's good armor other than the gold look. Where am I supposed to go after this? Ah. Yeah, I may have just taken the wrong path. Not that leads anywhere at all. Now I see there. I see the bushes now. There we go. That's better. Oh crap. At least I don't have to worry about bounties out here. Move them there. Oh, come on. You guys, what are you guys looking right behind you? Oop, sorry, Wolf. Feel kind of like a jerk now. Dropping down right on the wolf's head. That must be Hildegard.
It's me, Hilda. Your big brother. Calm down. We're here to help. Remember yourself. Remember who you are. That's good, little sister. Very good. Now breathe. Relax.
I did not mean to cause so much trouble. I never meant to put you or Ko in harm's way.
But didn't you return to the sanctuary?
I meant to, but the chanter told me I had to flee. He said my past and my wild nature were going to cause the people I love to come to harm. He said the deaths of our brothers and sisters were my fault, and it was going to get worse if I remained.
Did Nemus told you all of this? This is about you and the Brotherhood?
The chanter sings to the divines. He speaks for Akatosh. I had to tell him things. About me. About the family. It happened before. I was a danger to my wolf clan. Now I am a danger to Kor. To you and the others. You are all better off without me.
But the Nemus still were done to kill.
No. Why would the Cantor do that? He told me to return to my old life, to the wilderness. He said I'd be safe, that no one else would get hurt if I left. He promised that Akatosh would show me the way.
We're our family, Hilda. Protect each other. We are stronger together.
You really mean that? Even after I abandoned the family? You still want me around? I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. I let my fear allow the Chanter to deceive me. That is not going to happen again. Kor and I, we'll handle things. Together.
Let us return to the Gold Coast. I will pick that one more time on my way out. Back we go.
Looks like you found your friend. And all her limbs are still attached? Are you ready to return to Anvil now?
We are ready to go back to Anvil.
Are you sure? Nothing else you need to accomplish before we head out?
Take Bladigo back to Anvil, please. Okay, I think I'm almost ready to go to Elsweyr. I know there's some more quests to do here, but I think now they will just pour through as I do the other ones, I believe.
Thank you for saying such kind things to Hilda. I know she's taken your words to heart. You did good, Initiate. I'm glad you're one of us now.
You need to make sure Hildegard gets to the sanctuary safely.
I know, and I will. I'm just not eager to see Astara. She won't be pleased when she hears about this. I wish I knew what Chanter Nimbus hoped to accomplish. Someone needs to stick a fork in him and call him done. Anyway, we'll see you back home.
Bladigo's leaving now.
Now that it is all over, I feel like a fool for listening to the Chanter. I might have to pay him a visit one of these nights, and even the score.
Bladigo will handle the Chanter. You find him.
You do that? For me? Thank you. Chanter Nemes tends to the Akatosh shrine in the Chapel of Dibella. He spends a lot of time in the chapel office when he isn't lying to foolish young women. Make him feel pain before you kill him, all right?
Bladigo will take you to the Chanter. Go home. Aha, so I got their quest available to me now.
We'll find gainful employment, Kirith. We just need to keep looking. Please. My sister and I find ourselves stranded in this city of pirates with no hope of rescue or respite. It's like we're being punished for something we didn't know we did.
It cannot be that bad. Khajiit would happen.
An unpleasant ship captain dropped us off without so much as a by your leave. He was supposed to take us to Hammerfell to explore a dwarven ruin. We're scholars of some renown, you know. Although my sister prefers the term dungeon delvers.
This one is curious. Why didn't he honor your agreement?
I'm not sure. The language of the sea confuses me. We just need to charter a ship to Sentinel. But that disagreeable captain took the last of our gold. We want to work, but no one will hire us. Perhaps you could serve as our agent in this matter.
This one will see if he can find you some honest work.
Ah, finally a turn of good fortune. I imagine you'll have no problem convincing these ignorant clods to hire us forthwith. Honestly, I'm overqualified for most of the work available here, but I'll do whatever is necessary to get us to Sentinel.
You were bound for Hammerfell. How did you end up in Anvil?
Hammerfell? Anvil? Why does everything in this part of the world sound like it belongs in a smithy? Look, it was an honest mistake on my part. The captain claimed to be a proper sailor, and I took him at his word.
The ship's captain sailed you to the wrong port?
I'm an artificer. If you ask me to recalibrate a dwarven power core, I'll ask you to what voltage. But determining where the captain made an error in his navigational calculations? You might as well ask me to charm the wings off a harpy.
Blood Eagle could charter a ship for you.
We're dungeon delvers, not paupers. Kirith and I won't accept charity, no matter how you present it to us. We'll earn our own way. Just find someone who's willing to hire us, and let us do some honest work.
You will tell Blood Eagle. Any idea who might be interested in hiring you?
My letter of introduction opens doors throughout Morrowind. But in this isolated hamlet, I inquired with a blacksmith, but he wanted brawn, not brains. There was also the angler, but we were unable to agree on terms.
There must be someone interested in your particular talents.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? The Anvil Repository has a reputation for serving its clients poorly. I offered my skills as a bookkeeper, but the proprietor rejected me. If she reconsiders, I'd make a valuable addition to her team.
Blood Eagle will go find out. Nothing to talk to the sister about, so go talk to the blacksmith.
Sorry. Between my brother's problems with the forge and that load of ingots that the puny dark elf dropped on the docks, I am way too busy to talk right now.
Puny dark elf, you mean Raynor Vanos, yes?
Yes, that was the dark elf's name. I gave him a fair chance, but I don't think he ever lifted anything heavier than a book in his entire life. We had to let him go. With the forge as it is, my brother can't pay a worker who can't do the job.
Raynor's been known to tinker with things. Why not hire him to make your forge more efficient?
If the Dark Elf can improve the forge, that would be a big help. But we still need those ingots. They were stolen after he abandoned the crate. The thieves use a dock outside the city. Get the ingots back, and I'll give Raynor another chance.
Alright, this one will recover your stolen ingot.
Be cursed.
That is a barber only, right? Ah, no, there's an outfitting section. Let's see if I can change the color of this. Not that outfit, obviously. The hell is that? Ah, okay, so that's the one. Second one over.
Step up, have a look.
I could change it silver to match my... It's not very gray looking. That is definitely black on black. I may end up going with that one. What's the third color? Ah, cool.
Don't look away.
Kind of neat. Maybe I can make that like a silver. And make this black. It needs to be a little bit more. Actually, a little bit more than I was looking for. Those look kind of cool, though. I can get it sort of a brown color. That's not bad. And is kind of a nice sneaking around color. I'd like to get it a little bit deeper. Not that deep. That. Can't tell though whether or not that is what that's going to look like in the daylight is the only problem.
It's always the same, day after day.
That's a little... Oh wow, that looks good. Still shiny though. See, I don't want it blacked out. There we go, like that. That is the color I'm going. Maybe a shade lighter. Very cool. I like it. Now when I sneak, now you can barely even see I'm there. That's much better. Just like that, now I have an actual look. My guy. Well, at least for this kind of work. That is this one. Watch out. This is the Breton's armor. Perfect. Now let's go see a chanter about a dagger in the back. Is there really? Now all I gotta do is actually do enough of the writs in order to get a, I love this song. Oh, they're done. Ah, missed the dance.
Graceful shape I heave up high, and in one hand I hold her nigh. Her waiting lips are never dry. Sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss.
There he is.
I always forgive my enemies, but I will remember their names.
Question is, can I? No. Wait, as long as she keeps on sweeping. Ah, crap. Wait, nope, this might be my opportunity.
How did you get...
Who saw nothing made? Nothing.
Not much longer now.
Yeah, see, I'd like to have sort of like a little bit... I'd like to have this color silver just a little bit more dull, so it can't be dark. Obviously, this is my preferred look, but if you're going to be an assassin, you should dress like an assassin. You know what I mean? Let's see. I have to go to the other places as well.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
We go to the docks.
You look strong and sober. Want a job? The rowdy Gua skirted a hurricane off Kanathi's roost. Oddest thing, just came out of nowhere and we took some damage. I need someone who can hold a board and hammer a nail, preferably at the same time.
Ledigo thanks you for the offer, but he has got a better idea. He knows a dark enough carpenter who needs a job.
Really? Wait a moment. You're talking about Kirith, aren't you? She's the worst carpenter to ever heft a hammer, and that includes the drunk ones. I had to pay someone to fix what she repaired. She did more damage to my ship than the storm.
Jeet will pay you to hire her. Enough extra to make it worth your while.
Let me get this straight. You're going to pay me to pay her? To fix my boat? That's crazy, and I know crazy. My first mate thinks he's a were-skeever. All right, send the Dark Elf to me. That's enough gold to redo her work and still make a profit.
That line that she says is like my favorite line of the whole game. This one will let Gareth know that you've reached an agreement. Okay, so I'm supposed to get the bars. Bars are there. Thank you. Stay hydrated, bot.
Don't look away.
Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. Jump, jump, jump. Is everybody riding my horse? Like everybody? Keep singing everywhere. I want to use a mount that nobody else is using, but toilet paper. Okay, folks, I gotta go AFK for just a second to pick up toilet paper in the front door. I'll be right back. Bear with me. And I am back. I'm back. Thanks.
What's up? Hello, Sebby.
Oh, hey, Seb.
There's somebody new.
Brand new, just started today.
What's been going on, Sev?
Same old, same old.
It is a different day.
Yep. It's Groundhog Day every day.
Let's see. All these guys are bad. Oh, well, that guy was nice enough to pull those for me.
That's what you guys been up to.
Not much, not much,
Depends
mate.
on what day you're talking.
Work hard, play hard, I guess, at the moment.
Hey, what's a little extortion among friends?
How's your necro?
Good. I like it. Oh.
So far, so good.
I mean, essentially, right now he's just a caster with a couple of different colored abilities, but you know, it'll get there. Where are these bars? Where? Oop, oop. Somebody's got my bars, but I don't know who. Crap, is that one coming down too? Oh, nope. I think she might have caught a little whiff of me. Quit staring at me, lady. Where are these bars at?
Did you hear something?
A crab, I don't want a crab. The bars. Where's the bars? Retrieve stolen ingots. Okay, if we can't do it this way, we'll do it the other way.
It's an arc.
Say again?
I lasted 2 days and everyone here quit.
2 days in what, sorry?
Neverwinter. I got bored quick.
Yeah.
You mean the pay for everything Neverwinter MMO?
You don't have to pay for anything.
Well, you do if you want to have any of the good shit. Pretty much the same as every other free-to-play game.
I think it lasted longer than I did. I enjoyed running around the town and then got out, and then that was really it.
I'm trying to find a way out of this gaming funk.
Good luck.
Trying.
What, you're looking for a game, you mean?
Bell tolls
I'm just trying to get back into gaming
sooner
somehow.
than 10 minutes later. Not deviate at all, there'll be consequences. You'll find the payment
Rainbow
you
Six
replace.
Siege lasted an hour.
If it's everyone.
Monster Hunter World lasted 2 hours. Red Dead lasted 2 hours.
I already. Oh, hello, heavy sack. I will take that. Heavy sack, don't talk back. Yes, I am.
What games do you like playing?
None, obviously, for the last 6 months.
I don't know, he's got to find maybe. I will admit, I enjoyed going to Anno. That really taxed Anno 1800. That really taxed the old brain cells.
That's what you said
It was a bit of a, enjoyed that.
Let's see. Okay, I know the bars are up here somewhere. I'm just going to start killing everyone. Screw it. Told you I'm killing everybody. Everybody dies till I get the bars. I have the bars, you can live again. Is that the bars? It's not bars. That is not bars. I don't know where the hell the bars are at.
I did see Blizzard had to put out a post that said these are features, not bugs of the class.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was hilarious.
So my question is, what do people think the classic server was going to be?
The new server, except for not. The only people who want to play classic are people who've never played WoW. Or, sorry, people who never played WoW back when classic was the only way to play. I must be doing
Haven't you heard that's like the big fad now, all these classic servers?
I can't wait until somebody, when someone realises they've got to get a 40-man raid together.
Or how in the world you get a 40 people together in today's gaming environment.
Oh,
Talk
yeah.
about herding cats. Did I already get the... Yeah, I already got the bars. Because the circle's no longer here.
Don't get me wrong, I can see some nostalgia from playing it, but nothing that would keep me glued to the game for more than like a day or something, just enjoying some fun. That'd be about it.
I'm going to probably play it for exactly a week. Only because I promised a particular viewer that I would play it for a week. That's it. And I'll uninstall it and never touch it again.
I just think people that have played a lot of WoW will just get fed up of stuff that they find so easy to do in WoW, and then they go back to Classic and they find out it's an absolute like grind and a half, and just go, "Oh, I'm not doing this. Make it easier."
Well, I mean, it's simple stuff like, when we, as a tank, when you go into a room, you pull 18, 20 guys, and all your DPS knock them down. Bam, 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 and they're done. In Dead Mines, classic Dead Mines, if you pull more than 2 guys at once, you're probably going to wipe the whole party. To the benefactor, find a job for Raynor. Was that not supposed to be down there yet?
I'm surprised none of you decided to try hopping on the City of Heroes private server.
An entire day's catch.
It's just going to get shut down, so I'm not going to even allow myself to get to that spot.
Fish. Jode punishes me for expecting a spoiled dog.
You really think NCSoft is going to allow those servers to stay up?
An honest Khajiit.
There's absolutely no way. They shut it down for a reason, and they're not going to allow. I mean, there were multiple companies and multiple groups of people that begged them to buy the code and to keep it running, and that they would pay for it and everything else, and they said no. There's no way in hell they're going to let a lot of people who've just stolen the code run around with it. They're just not going to.
Sony is
It does make you
allowing all
wonder why,
those,
if there is that demand for it, because it was a good game, they fucking shut it.
It was actually making more money when they shut it down than it was when it was a not free-to-play game. Spoiled Dark Elf, are you talking about the Raynor Venice, yes?
Sony allows all those Galaxy servers,
The big
the
gray
emulators.
dark elf with claws as dull as dirt.
So maybe
The
they
one
will
whose
too.
idea
No.
of mending a net is to tie a knot and hope for the best.
If they were working on another
You
sequel or
seek
something
payment,
like that,
you will find only disappointment. Raynor is no angler.
Maybe they would say
he is
so,
a
but,
liar
yeah.
and a cheat.
Let Eagle comes and sees you and throw in something
I'm
extra.
surprised
Hire
no one
Raynor
else
and
has
pay him
come up
for the
with
work.
an alternative legally.
Has this one misheard you?
Yep.
No, your goal does not lie. You want to pay me to pay Raynor to make my badly frayed nets even worse than they were before? You have been sniffing the mooncakes, yes? Very well. It's your gold. We have a deal.
This one will send Raynor your way. Okay, so now I got them both a job. Even if I had to pay for it, I got them both a job, which means now I can get them the hell out of my head, out of my hair. Well said. I would say come join us in ESO. It's free to play. You already own it.
You took your time. I was starting to get worried. But tell me,
I just think I need
were you
something
successful?
you never played before.
Have you secured gainful employment for Kirith and myself?
Yeah, Rage 2. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, Rage 2 is good fun. I was about to say the same thing.
Yep. This one found jobs for you both. You can start immediately.
Immediately? That seems rather sudden. Oh.
If you want
very
something,
well.
if you like RTS
Kirith,
Island
did
is
you
quite
hear?
good for us.
We can earn enough gold to continue our journey.
City
It just
Skylines,
required
if you want
someone
to build
these
an
depraved
1800
pirates could
alike.
understand. Oh,
Sekirio
I don't
Shadows
mean to
Die
imply
Twice. I've
that you're
downloaded but not played yet, but that's got rave reviews.
If you want to
Warhammer
think,
Quest is good.
you want to think, and you're not against the Epic Store, satisfactory, cheap, and a shit ton of fun.
Epic Store is having some issues.
Or on the Epic Store, also Outward, actually very, very good. It is a RPG.
Outward or Ashen?
Yeah, Ark's played Ashen. I haven't played Ashen, but Outward is phenomenal.
There's a sale, and if the company hasn't pulled their game yet, you can still buy it.
There's only like 2 companies that have actually pulled their games. And one of them was for a game that wasn't even released yet, so I totally understand that company doing exactly what they do. I mean, why in the world would you discount a game? Because they were already offering their own discount of 25%, and then Epic went and did a discount on top of the discount. So the company was pretty much selling the game that wasn't even released yet for pennies on the dollar. So I can totally understand what they do. I mean, I don't like Epic at all, but I totally understand, what happened.
Well, the fact that you can't opt out of a sale and you have to actually pull your game, there's some problem.
Oh yeah, there's lots of problems with Epic Store. This one's supposed to shut them.
Release today.
To compensate you for the
reviews,
nets
very story-driven.
and
It's,
pay you
it's,
to
an,
mend
it's
the
an
wall.
adult game. It's 18 only.
Mending
Called A
nets?
Plague Tale. It's got
I was
rave
hoping
reviews,
for
but I've
something
not
a
played.
bit more
It's supposed to be very,
managerial?
very good.
Beggars can't be choosers, though, I suppose. Thank you for securing this position. I welcome an opportunity to earn honest pay for honest work. I'll make you and the Angler proud.
This one is the jewel. Another thing that you could do, Sev, if you are a fan of RPGs and have not played it, you can actually play. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild on PC via CMU emulator. That's a very good game.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready to hear the news now. What kind of job did you sign me up for? Bodyguard? Spy for the Pact? Private chef for a visiting dignitary? Tell me!
The captain of the Rowdy Guara will pay you for patching her boat as long as you finish the job.
Really? More carpentry? Well, it's not the profession I would have chosen, but I'll do whatever it takes us to get to Sentinel. Thanks for representing us. Raynor isn't very good at negotiations, and I've been told I have a bit of a temper.
Good luck with the job.
You did more for us than anyone in this wretched city. Raynor and I will do our jobs and complete our contracts. Then it's off to Hammerfell. There are ruins to explore, adventures to partake in. I'm all tingly with anticipation.
Okay, so that is 5 out of the 11 quests there. I think now I can actually go to... Yes, I think I can actually go to where I was headed. Weak. And up here. Okay, I'm trying to make it to Elsweyr. I swear to God, I really am. I've been back for what? An hour and a half, and I still haven't been able to get out of here yet? Well, I mean, I don't want to leave it unfinished, and the stuff just keeps on coming and coming and coming and coming. It goes on forever and ever and ever.
I'm currently going through all the games that have my Steam library, trying to figure out something.
You know, if they're in your Steam library, does that mean you've already played them all?
It's not my gold.
What was that?
I'd suggest you get to work on that contract.
Jeet completed a contract.
I was just asking if you knew what sort of game you were in the mood for. You know, FPS, RTS.
I suppose that's what we do, but it still rankles my feathers.
I've been in
That's
the
why I
mood for
collect
no
noble
games
ears.
at all.
Just doing my part for the common folk. You'll pay.
I definitely wouldn't try to force yourself into it. Just take time off until your mind says you're ready to do it again. Herein lie the countless damned, their worth measured only by the weight of the gold coin that condemned them. Find your favorite and drive home the point, preferably with the tip of your blade.
That's why I've been playing a little bit here, dabbling in this, dabbling in...
Passing through the vocal guard market on my way to an audience. Okay, I've already... So same thing again, but whatever. I think I'm going back to the vocal guard market again. Yeah, Dre and I played some Division 2, enjoyed the shit out of that. Then went and played some World of Warcraft, enjoyed the shit out of that. And now we're playing some ESO, enjoying the shit out of that.
I understand we have you to thank for Hildegard's safe return. Are you going to tell me what happened, or do I have to torture Kor until he sings?
Nemus tricked Hildegard and this one killed him for it. Not happening.
I hope you're right. But why do the Akatosh priests seem to be moving against us? First the sermonizers, now this. Are they trying to take advantage of our recent setbacks? Or is there something more going on here? At least Hildegard is safe now.
So, where am I? Skill points. I have one skill point again, and ooh, I can put it in that one. Or I can still put it in that one. Still waiting for me to do it. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yes, so let's do that. Oh, I thought maybe they might have another quest for me, but I guess not. So off the vocal guard, and then I can go ahead and head to Elsweyr. After I stop by vocal. Just real quick. I'm figuring since there's been an entire, 36, 40 hours somewhat since the patch, or I mean since the expansion released, that surely by now people have moved on from that beginner area and I can go in there and have a little bit of fun. I'm hoping.
My girlfriend has just come in the room humming the tune from Division 2 because she's heard me playing it in the background.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everything wrong with it. You haven't heard her sing.
Well, considering she's in theater, I hope it's pretty good.
You know, sometimes you just some people you get people think they're good footballers, but they're not.
Oh. And it works the same way, huh?
Sure does.
Speaking of shooters, how was Planet Side 2 Blood?
I enjoyed it. Flux complained the entire time. He left, so there was no sense for me to play it by myself, so I left.
Which one was that, Blood?
Planet Side 2.
All right, yeah.
It's still pretty much the exact same thing it always was. But I mean, it's enjoyable, or at least to me, because of just the breadth of what you can do. But it's not very fun just playing it by yourself. And the people that are playing it, if you're not in one of the big groups playing it, I guess one of the big organizations. Problem is that it's I don't know, it's very disjointed. Pretty much followed the Zerg. Followed the Zerg from this one to the next Zerg to that one, next Zerg to the next one. But I enjoyed it.
I thought the update was trying to change that.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. The problem with Planetside 2 is Daybreak.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I mean, they've done a little bit of work to it. And when I say a little bit, I mean like 3 lines of code in the last 4 or 5
How
years.
would you like to do something worthwhile?
Now, if you're looking at a game that does that has the sort of areas shoot like that, maybe Battlefield 5, if you really wanted to save yourself some money, if you've got the money, blah, 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 go for the Origin full access thing, and then you can download all that bloody library and play whichever ones you want for now.
I don't remember. Seb, were you around when we played Anthem or no? Anthem was actually enjoyable, albeit very, very short. But it was enjoyable, or at least I thought so. I
think it will get enjoyable again. They've just got to work on it.
Well, they've got to do something other than what they've done. That's the big question. But for right now,
Aren't there rumors that they gave up on it?
There's rumors about everything. There's rumors about this. There's rumors about that. But one of the rumors is that all of the main people that were working on it are now gone. One of the other rumors is that it's going free to play, and they're going to announce it next month at E3. So according to them, we swear we really haven't abandoned it. We've got so many plans. Oh my God, look at all the plans. They haven't actually done anything. So how are you supposed to believe them? This is near me. Okay. Now to Elsweyr. Let's see if nobody's around finally, and I can finally get something done.
There's been a load of add-on content.
See, that's what I need right there.
Wildlands. If you've got that.
I thought you were saying WildStar for a moment. I'm like,
Yeah. If you can find a server.
Right. Actually, Wildlands has been fun. I haven't done the newest thing, but I've done everything up to the newest one. I love Wildlands.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
Yeah, I think he said he's looking for something new.
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is
Didn't
safe
someone
in
just
Riverfall.
post the WildStar data bank database servers?
Did they really?
I think so.
We're going to get to play that.
That's also an NC Soft one, so I don't know if they'll let that one stand either. I doubt it very seriously.
Well, NC Soft, that's all.
Say again?
They let all the Lineage private servers go.
Yeah, I don't know. NCSoft is a very strange company when it comes to administrative decisions. There's no telling at all what in the world is actually happening.
I used to play on my private Lineage 2 server before I moved down here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's fighting a dragon. Let's see if there's less people today. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now I have no problem playing the game. Just need to give a little bit of time for everybody to kind of clear out. All that. Okay, the last thing I was asked to do here was to go in. That one. Now, if I get up here and there's not 100 people standing out, oh, never mind, there's still 5 or 6, but whatever. I can live with that at least.
Who are you? Did Caldathir send you? Well, don't even try to stop me.
No one sent Bloodigo. What is it doing?
Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Naramako, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiiti mage. Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping.
What are you looking for specifically?
You mean to help? Well, I guess there's no harm in delegating. According to my research, a powerful wizard named Marzulajo used this place as his laboratory. If you find his notes and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted.
Fair enough. Brigitte will gather Marzulajo's notes and memory stones.
Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued Caldathir's face. It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully.
Why do you want this Marzulajo's notes?
According to my research, Marzulajo had a great fondness for animals, just like me. He even discovered ways to bring them back to life. At least I think he did. Fuzzy on the details. Anyway, his notes and memory stones should hold the answers.
Forgive Khajiit for asking. Want to bring an animal back to life?
Yes! You're not going to scold me like Caldathir, are you? It's just a frog. A single hoppy little frog. What harm could that do? Anyway, he's the one who made me kill the poor thing. And for what? A water-breathing potion? I can't even swim!
Do you want to be a necromancer?
What? No! Of course not. It's completely different.
Khajiit is the necromancer. You're proposing is absolutely necromancer.
You're a... Oh, dear. Well, call it whatever you like. Guild regulations clearly state that manipulating white souls, the lesser souls of beasts, is completely fine. So there.
You mentioned Caldathir again. Who is he exactly?
My high elf alchemy professor. And a heartless, saggy-faced brute. I'm a member of the Mages Guild, you see. To progress, I have to show proficiency in potion making and such.
Why do you dislike Caldathir?
He's a meanie! Every potion we make includes some terrible reagent, like a baby newt or a sweet little toad. I don't even like to hurt fleas, let alone innocent amphibians.
What can you tell this one about this place?
It's called the Abode of Ignominy. Say that 5 times fast. I did a bit of research before I set out, but I didn't find much. A few cryptic references to a temple that collapsed into a sinkhole or some such.
Temple to what?
Well, when the name includes the word ignominy, it's a safe bet that it's nothing good. I found a reference or two to Mafala, the clan mother of dark secrets. Probably something to do with her. Ooh, gives me the shivers.
This one will talk more later. Now,
Weird.
Find out. Weird. And now I walk inside to find 15 other people all trying to kill everything. Click on everything, do everything. Okay. Me. I think I will... I don't even know if
I
there's
just decided to just reset all my settings and shut down.
Escort a scientist?
No, Discord shut down and reset all my settings.
Oh, so you had to escort a scientist. I was like, Jesus, look.
Stupid escort quest.
There is nobody to kill in here. I'm just gonna walk in, complete the quest, and walk out, I guess. Stream was? Am I supposed to kill anybody? Nope, don't have to kill anybody at all. So since everybody else is killing everybody, I will just walk in and do my thing. See, this is why I was trying to stay away from Elsweyr right here. When I did this cave in beta, it was full of things. Now, no, nothing at all. People just are all over this thing like flies on shit.
Sarir, no! Stop it this instant, please! I can fix this. I just need to paint a restraining word to... Stop! What are you doing, Sarir? No, 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 no! No! Don't do that! Don't do that! Ah!
I think I'll go this way. No, what are you doing? Stop, 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 stop. Aha! I get to kill something. Woohoo! And now this lady's in a hurry, so she's going to go ahead of me, so now I won't kill anything anymore. Oh good, she's just going to keep on going while I watch the actual memory.
Now, this is a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you'll get used to this, new beginning.
New beginning. Okay. Oh, now we're at level 14. What lockpicks? Can I fit what I need? Oh, no, all that. Okay, get all that. Give it all to me. Give it all. Oh, 2E342, Rain's Hand 12. Well, I finally reached the abode of ignominy. This one I can tell that the other Khajiit give it such wide berth. All manner of necromantic experiments took place here, of that I am certain. Broken urns, musty umbilicus, half-open sarcophagi, and so on. That alone is no cause for concern, as I am well versed in the necromantic arts. Marzalo Joe also found restraining belts, choke collars. 30 of these necromancers practiced a savage brand of necromancy, one driven by a dedication to the Dark Clan Mother. Fallen, no doubt, fills this one's heart with deep disappointment. Even so, the abode affords me space and the solitude I need to conduct my own wholly moral experiments. Time to get to work. Several entries follow, containing odd glyphs and obscure postulates, largely ruined by water state. I'm not... yeah. All that. Okay, so from here, we're going to go this way. Saw the little adder. I wasn't sure whether or not he was going to be a something was going to attack me or something I needed to attack. Or why is there one mural that is glowing? Aha, here we go. Go get him, Bob. We'll get that one too, Bob. Hey, where'd this guy come from? Skeletal Mage.
I'm out for a bit. I'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
In a bit, Nero.
And running. And we're running. That's a pretty room.
Hey, Blood, what add-on are you using for your UI?
All of them? You'd have to ask me which part of my UI, I guess, would be the answer. It would be the question.
All of it.
No, Sugar Snout! Stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy.
Looks super
This
clean,
isn't
that's all.
you.
Super clingy?
Clean.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I was listening to the guy talk. Well, there is a sort of all-in-one UI that is pretty spectacular as long as you can get used to it. Called Bandit's User Interface, and it already has built-in buff timers and ability timers and a reticle thing and a map in it and unit frames and bar and a whole bunch of crap. It has side panel player frames, curved frames if you want them. I was using curved frames, but I had to shut them off because they keep on not working for some reason. Group frames, target frame, ability timers, buffs, minimap, reticle, damage statistics, notifications, frame colors, automation. He even has two other mods as well. One of them is a loot manager, which is really awesome. I really like the loot manager a lot. One of those that as soon as you go to your bank, you automatically withdraw X amount of lockpicks so that you always have 200 and put any extras you have in your bank for your other characters and put away all your money and automatically sell these items and blah blah blah. Pretty nice. But I also have 4 billion other mods on top of that that I use for various things. Like I don't really like his reticle. Well, I have a mod called Combat Reticle that to me is much better. wait for that to go away. Found this really cool mod that is a camera mod, sort of like Dynamic Cam for World of Warcraft. It allows me to put my reticle in the center of my screen above my character's head. I can shift it to other sides if I want to. I don't like the over-the-shoulder thing, Rev. Although, like I was explaining to Drea, we may have to start getting used to it because I'm afraid that more and more games are going to start going that way. I mean, it works good in shooters like Wildlands and Division 2. I don't have any problem with it per se. But in MMOs, it's kind of strange. But if you decide that you want to screw around with ESO, let me know, and I can wrap up my entire UI folder in like 2 seconds. It's a very small file.
Maybe after I get back.
Yeah.
The skeleton doesn't stay alive very long, you just take a bomb, isn't it?
That one is, yeah, it's called Blast Bones. Pretty much it comes up, runs to his target, and blows up. I get my next one at... Oh crap, no, I didn't want to do that. I just hit my ultimate on accident. My next one is a Skeletal Mage. It stays alive for 16 seconds. Okay, so where is this one? Oh, it's behind. Are you really? Yeah, Dre's off on Monday. Although we've got we're supposed to work on our taxes, or else skip taxes for one more week and work on, we're going to get 1-800 junk out here and pretty much throw away 9/10 of our house.
Oh, Sugar Snout, my sweet boy. I don't... It's not fair. You were so young. So young. I'm going to fix this, boy. I'm going to bring you back. I promise.
So... he had the idea of bringing back his pet because his pet ate his friend that he brought back. What's that?
A screenshot of your stream.
My stream looks like to you?
Every once in a while it does. That's what I think Sega was talking about.
Huh. Probably Restream's fault. I don't want my destruction staff. I want my... Because now I'm going right through the middle. Right here and go straight through the middle. Oh, I turned the wrong way. Let's go this way. Let's go back this way. Crap. Should've known I wasn't gonna go completely away with it. See, my bars are not popping up in this one either. I think that maybe it's not popping up right. You have no bars again. May have to turn on the original bars or go back to Kirby HUD with all of its issues. Wish the friggin' developer of Kirby HUD would get back to me and tell me, hey, you're doing something wrong, or else, you know, tell me, hey, something I'm working on. Either one, I don't care which one it is, just give me an answer on one of them. I wonder if there's an LUA error log reader for ESO. I'm gonna look real quick while I spend 5.5 hours loading. Elder Scrolls Online LUA error code reader. No, that's not looking at. Nope, also not what I was looking at. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I can go to the forums and ask somebody there and they can answer the questions for me. Ah! Detailing changelog. Added Necro class items. Ha! I may be about to get what I want. See if I'm right. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. Come on, work, work, work. The Kirby HUD. Go in here. Add-ons. Turn on Kirby HUD. Go in here. Settings. And its UI. Player frame disabled. And target frame disabled. And now we try to reload and pray. Come on, work, please work, please work. I like my Kirby HUD. I want my Kirby HUD back. It's like the only really good, like, superb mod in ESO that I absolutely adore. Like, adore. And it just works really good. Well, when it works. And oh yes, look, it's working. Woohoo! Oh wait, oh, I got one. What was that one? Kirby HUD. Yeah, screw you, Bed Bath & Beyond. Please tell me it's not going to keep on. Nope, it's still going. God dang it. Okay, so I need to put my mouse up there and screenshot. So, still no Curviad. I was really hoping. Bear with me just a second, folks. And I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read the LUA code, so I have no idea how to find out what the hell that actually is going on. I can't. I just don't like any of them. If you could separate the parts of LUI extended, I wouldn't mind it. But you can't, and that's the problem. Okay, bear with me one moment while I take a screenshot of this. Try to get this guy to answer me one more time. Maybe. Save as, what is today? Today is 5/21/19. Furby hood. But throw that in there. Bring up Imager, through Imager real quick. Grab that. This in there. That it works right. It does. So post and hope. All I can do. I don't know if it's the same one or not. Or maybe I need to... Oh, let me try this. Let me try quitting all the way out. Try logging back. Crap. I'm going to be really... Where's a copy button? No. That is... that. So if you mouse over the page button, that shows you what the... When you mouse over that, it pops up that little tooltip. Then you have two other buttons. You have an accept and a decline. Now, why in the hell? What are you supposed to say? No, I don't believe you. I don't actually have a. I don't actually have an LUA error. Therefore, I refuse to accept your reality and substitute my own. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure why there is an accept or decline button, but there is. There's an accept and a decline, both. But now I may feel like a total ass because all I did was reload my UI. I did not actually log all the way out of the game and log all the way back in. So the problem could be fixed, and I may have caused the issue by not logging out. I'm going to try to relog as fast as I can and hope like hell that it's fixed, number one, and that I look like an idiot, because I probably look like an idiot. Number two, so that I can blah blah blah. So that I can erase the post if it's there. Go game. Go game go. Back in there. Please tell me it's fixed and I'm just an idiot. I have zero issues being an idiot. On you. Work. All I'm asking is that you work. Nope. 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 She no work. Damn it! No, get out of my way! Stop it, you jerk! Yeah, see, this is the tooltip right here. This is accept. This is decline. So decline, accept, and tooltip. That's it. That's your three buttons. So I'm going to decline them all. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So that means they're all gone away, right? Nope. 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 They're still there. But I declined them, so they must be gone. Okay, so let me try this. Let me try. Go into Kirby HUD. I'm going to try shutting off the target nameplate. I'm going to try shutting off the target nameplate. That's what it is. It's something to do with target nameplate. Okay, so still got this though. Still got this. So now I go back in the Bandit's UI, go back to the target frame, turn his target frame back on, which is the only thing about Bandits that did work. I think I'm about to have the best of both worlds. While that's reloading, I'm going to go ahead and let the guy know. If I'm correct, I should now have the best of both worlds. So, I have... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. I may be a happy man here in a second. It looks like I've got a Sky Shard north of me. I've got a crafting thing to the south of me. Let's go north. I may have fixed all my problems, Civ. Maybe. And, oh crap.
Well, fingers crossed.
I've got my working HUD back, which makes me happy. I'm sure the mod author will fix it when he gets around to it, I hope. What master? Go blood go. Oh, I had all kinds of time left still. Undertaker's ring. Oh, it's part of the Undertaker set. Awesome. I just noticed all the crap I had opened. Look at that. Sun comes through the trees. It looks awesome. I mean, there's a buzzard too, but I'm trying not to look at the buzzard if I could help it. Ah, it's over there. You'll make me take a swim, aren't you? Maybe not so bad. I just need to go down the road. I'm going the wrong way down the road. Completely the wrong way. I want those mushrooms. I love the action combat of this game. Active blocking and dodging. power. I do kind of wish they'd go back through and redo the animations of the people running a little bit. That one thing I would love to see them do. That stiff-backed run just kind of drives me nuts.
I'm sure that takes a lot more work than what we think it does.
What's that?
The running animation.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. The arms and legs and everything look good. It's just the back. They all look like they're running around in back braces or corsets. And you're probably right. It probably is, you know, it's probably a whole lot more work than an armchair developer like myself has any idea. Ah, no. Sorry, I almost stole something on accident. Than an armchair developer like me has any idea. I mean, the animations of the game itself are good. I have no problem with the animations. Just that the back when you run thing. Can you buy Riverhold as a house? Oh, I gotta go check that out first. Oops, excuse me. Crap, I think this might be a house that you can buy. Nope. It's not. They're just not letting you in yet. Obviously, I have to help some people first. Never been a fan of Khajiit architecture. Ever. I don't know. Maybe it's the pointiness of it, or I don't know. It's just something about it.
In the dragon infestation.
Ever the voice of reason, Speaker. Ah, here comes someone who can help us now. You must be here about my summons. Good, good. I was just telling Lord Gareshri and Chimera that someone would answer my call. Since you're here, I presume you will wholeheartedly agree to help us save Elsweyr from a rage of dragons?
A rage of dragons?
So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmen when the huge beasts arrived.
Tell Khajiit, liberate Rimmen?
Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate.
It might be. We're about to find out. All right, tell Khajiit more about these surges of power.
I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons.
These surges of energy. Do with the dragons, yes?
Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens portals with a power of similar intensity. Check the locations I marked on your map before you make your way to the defense camp.
You were told, Blood Eagle. Who is Sir Cadwell?
Never heard of Cadwell? Don't tell him that. Cadwell may be the oldest soul-shriven in Cold Harbor. For all his eccentricities, he's certainly the most sane. Fancies himself a knight of old. If you find him, secure his help against the dragons.
Khajiit must know. Who are you?
What do they teach young people these days? You've never heard of the great Abner Tharn, advisor to emperors and battle mage supreme? No? Well, take my word for it. I'm a very important personage. You should feel honored to meet me.
You mentioned Lord Gareshri and Chimera. Tell Bloody about them.
Lord Garish Ree is the Speaker of the Main and the commander of the Northern Elsweyr Defence Force. His aide, Chimera, serves as both a diplomat and a spy, though she would never call herself that. If you want to know more, feel free to ask them.
You mentioned the Khajiit were trying to liberate Rimmon.
My half-sister, Euraxia, conquered Rimmon and other parts of northern Elsweyr about 6 years ago. The Khajiit Defence Force has slowly been taking back their province, but Rimmon is well fortified. And now, because of the dragons, things are worse.
What is the Khajiit Defence Force?
A militia drawn from the prides of northern Elsweyr. Garish Ree, the Speaker of the Main, has taken command during this crisis. With Dominion troops busy fighting the Three Banners War, the Defence Force must deal with the Euraxians and the dragons.
GD must stop talking. You gotta be out of your mind. Even trying to do an accent is a stretch for me, as I don't really do accents. But if I'm playing a Khajiit and all the Khajiit sound the same, I felt the least thing I can do, since I'm reading out all of my responses, is try to do an accent.
Another outsider comes
Not
to
very good, though.
Elsweyr, as if we did not have enough problems between Abnor Tarn and the dragons. Ah, do not mind me. Great beasts rampaging through my homeland tends to put me in a foul mood.
Like I sure as hell can't roll my R's and D's like she does. Khajiit must know. Who are you?
I am Chimera. I assist the Speaker of the Main and serve as his agent. With both the usurper queen and the dragons ravaging northern Elsweyr, there is much for me to do. Too much, I fear. But I will persevere.
Tell Bloody Gold about that.
What can I tell you that you cannot guess? That these fearsome creatures of legend have returned to threaten Elsweyr? That much is obvious. Damn it. This is all Abner Tharn's fault. Dark Moons, take him!
What do you mean it is all Abner Thorne's fault?
That arrogant Imperial! For an advisor to emperors and a renowned battle mage, he demonstrates a disturbing lack of caution. It was Abner Tarn who entered the halls of Colossus and released the dragons. He says that was not his intention, but...
You did not give him.
What do my beliefs matter? Dragons have come to Elsweyr, destroying everything I hold dear. As the Moon Singers say, the path to oblivion is paved in good intentions. So, damn Abner Tharn. Damn him for unleashing this terror upon us.
The legal tires of this talk.
You're responding to Abnur Tharn's letter, one of the promising adventurers. I hope you can help us. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Northern Elsweyr, also known as Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main.
The Speaker of the Main?
A position in which I've served faithfully for many years. I represent our spiritual leader, the Main. In addition, I command the Northern Elsweyr Defense Force during this time of trouble. We're dealing with more than just dragons, unfortunately.
More than dragons?
A few years ago, Abnor Tharn's half-sister Euraxia conquered Rimmon and parts of Northern Elsweyr. We recently liberated Riverhold and were about to do the same for Rimmon when the dragons appeared. It's almost as if they came to her aid.
What can this one do to help?
Do what Abnor Tharn asked. Just as he once served as advisor to emperors, he has agreed to help me formulate strategies and tactics for use against the dragons. It is the least he can do, since he had a hand in setting the horrid beasts loose.
This one can talk no more. I can barely speak English. No way in the hell I could possibly do a decent accent like that gentleman had. She looks cool. Is that a he? I think it's a he. It looks cool. Oh, there's multiples of them in the same outfit. So my guess is get that outfit at some. Is that it? Oh, no, there's over here. Lord Garrosh Rhys, Speaker of the Main, from Chimera, Agent of the Speaker. We know that the Usurper Queen employs necromancers and dark sorcery and has done so from the beginning of her reign. In recent months, however, the number of necromancers supporting her forces increased dramatically. It all comes back to one source, a dark mage and Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumong Fun. Zumong Fun, the self-proclaimed Lord of the Dark Arts, reportedly hails from the northwestern climes of Hrothgar. Maddeningly few facts concerning this orc necromancer can be gleaned from his early life, though suppositions are plentiful. We know that the wilds of Hrothgar are unforgiving, and life among the orc strongholds is often harsh, bleak, and brutal. So we know that those orcs who do not only survive but flourish resemble a well-made sword that has been forged, beaten, and sharpened to a razor's edge. First real evidence of his existence prior to Anfinian appears in intelligence reports investigating the activities of the Worm Cult during the Plane Meld crisis. While details remain slim, Zumong Fun's name appears as a ranking member of the cult, hints at a close connection to Menamarco, leader of the Order of the Black Worm. However, we know that he was active here in Rimmon shortly after the Frostfall coup. So he probably did not have a direct hand in the cult's activities during the Plane Meld. Euraxia either specifically recruited Zumong Fun or was approached by the orc after she claimed the throne of Rimmon. He had a small group of followers. Yep, nope, not gonna do it. Too much. My guess is that this would be not stealing because you can't do anything with it anyways. That lady has the Sijik stuff on her. Okay, so here I need to head 2 quests over here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab them both real quick.
Greetings, Walker.
Oh no, that's a cool outfit. I want that outfit. Check that out.
A crowded marketplace, a chance meeting, unexpected, unannounced, and perhaps just the thing this one needs to solve a most curious investigation. Mizik Thunderboots, at your service.
Mizik Thunderboots, love it. Greetings. You mentioned an investigation?
An abduction, to be precise. No ransom, no demands, no obvious suspects or motives. Just a heartbroken father and a missing young lady. But that is why Mizik was hired, yes? He steps in when all other justice fails.
You have been hired to find someone.
Correct. This one searches for Zinthia, daughter of Ishu. However, Mizik's inquiries have led to nothing but dead ends. And with the young lady's safety on the line, the sooner this investigation is solved, the better.
This one can help you with your investigation.
A chance meeting turned fated partnership. Fortuitous for this one, yes? You should speak to Ishu first, see if he has any new information for us. His house is just south of the marketplace. Can't miss it.
Tell Khajiit about being an investigator.
Mizik Thunderboots is a Khajiit of action. Well, he does not wish to merely boast of his prowess. This one aims to prove such skill. Just as soon as we have a little more to go on, of course.
Mizik seems pretty confident. But do you need Khajiit's assistance?
This one will confess, while Mizik is confident in his skills of investigation, he struggles with the more alarming situations his line of work often entails. Such as when large people threaten him with very sharp daggers.
Moon threatened you?
Not this investigation, thank the moons. Well, not yet. That is where your expertise comes along, yes? Your bravery. This one's cunning, and a few good leads are all we need to solve this mystery.
Fair enough. This one was also curious about your other interesting name.
It is a good name, no? Mizik Thunderboots. When scoundrels hear the footsteps of his boots, they will quake in fear.
Does not seem like the best quality for an investigator to have.
Oh, well, perhaps you are right. Not very subtle, is it?
Told you that hat, man. I want that suit, that whole suit. Just tell me how many crowns it is. I'll buy it right now. This one wants to know more about our client, Ishu.
He is a humble Khajiit of moderate wealth. Seems to keep to himself. No enemies, no debts. No reason why he would be targeted. Yet just a few days ago, his daughter, Zinthia, was taken in the dead of night.
And it's mentioned that there has been no ransom?
Most strange, no? If Mizik did not know better, he would say that it was an intimidation tactic. Perhaps even an act of revenge against Ishu. But who would wish this cruelty against such a kind Khajiit?
The town guards have been no help?
They outright dismissed Ishu's claim, believing that the young lady has merely run away. A most vexing call, truth be told. From all that Ishu has told this one, Zinthia is a most sweet Khajiit, not one to make her father worry.
This one will go now. And actually, technically, Sev, I could make myself into a Khajiit. We just have to turn on the software and make sure that it's all working properly. But I could make myself into a Khajiit.
Another distraction.
I will read that later. Okay, I'll bite, just because I guess I have issues. I'm not wearing a pimp hat. Just not going to. Don't want to know why I can't run around with that guy as my character. So, do I need to find a door? Oh, and there's a quest out there. Well, I said it was a pimp hat.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will? Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsweyr. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft.
What was stolen?
An ancient mural called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsweyr was 16 united kingdoms working in harmony. Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict.
So the mural was broken?
Yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen. Who would even do such a thing?
The Eagle can help you find the missing...
Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Not odd that the thief left a clue?
Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rajin and a Trail of Ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising.
Who's Rajin?
He was a renowned thief who possessed the Ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rajin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Grit. You can tell this one to tell, yes?
Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rajin set out to woo her.
How did he woo her?
Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he.
How was that supposed to woo her?
Rajin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
But what does that have to do with your thieves leaving a clue behind?
As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
Tell Blood Eagle more about the mural here.
The Rithana di Rinala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiit people.
Answered Blood Eagle, but you said it was shattered.
The peace between the kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces, one for each kingdom. No one knows how it was so perfectly broken. Was it the clan leaders? Perhaps punishment from divine spirits? It is all a mystery.
Why do you want to restore it now?
Elsweyr faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. I hoped that the Rithana di Renada would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
Need to look into this for you. Supposed to be going forward. Nope. That is just... Oh, I see. This is like the Rothgar quest. What I'm supposed to do is work my way around, find all the pieces of it, bring it back, and put the mural together. That's actually kind of cool. I love that quest in Rothgar, so that ought to be pretty awesome. And it's all about the 16 kingdoms. Oh god, do I even want to know? Where did you even find that? Seriously. My god. I didn't realize that was going to be my picture. I thought that I was going to open it to like another store or something. That's hilarious. How many streams did you look through in order to find that? I probably don't even want to click on this. That's over a year ago. Full of it. Ah, there you go. That is me as a young man. Yeah, that's my first motorcycle right there. My very first motorcycle. That is my first motorcycle. That's hilarious. Well, good on you, Sigov. I don't even remember. I remember putting that up, but I don't remember it. Guess it was on stream. Huh. Okay, so I need to talk to Issue first. Looks like a whole different guy, doesn't it? Whole different guy. Wait, what's that one? Before I go clicking on crap. "71 views. Oh god, what is this gonna be? Oh, I already know what this is gonna be. Wait, I'll do that one more time. With oh, scared the fuck out of me.
Now to go.
What is wrong?
Yay, you finally got all the
What is
Stitch
wrong
cards.
with the eyeball
Done them
on
all.
that face rig? You see the eyeball kind of twitching, twitch. A little weird. Okay, so I gotta go up here real quick. That's hilarious. I don't have that particular hat anymore, Sev. That one's been gone forever. I've got a couple of decent hats nowadays. But they're all packed away, only brought out for special occasions.
Are you here about this one, Cynthia? Has she been found?
Problem is that my hats won't work with these. I hear you. How am I supposed to get around not using my earphones, though? This one is working with music to find your daughter. Any details you can share would be helpful.
Yes, of course. Cynthia was taken in the dead of night. This one has received no ransom, yet he fears the worst. She is a very beautiful Jakajit, you see. Ishu believes that the captors may mean to sell her.
Does she have any identifying feature?
Cynthia has a long, glossy coat, soft as the richest of silks. Her eyes are bright yellow, like the honeyed moons. And she always wears a gold necklace.
There is no one it suspects? Perhaps someone who may have seen what happened?
No suspects, no, but someone who may have spotted something? There is a wood elf who tends to stay up well into the night, always singing and dancing, that one. If anyone saw something unusual the night Cynthia was taken, it might be her.
All right. Try talking to the singing wood elf.
The wood elf's name is Mel? Yes, that's it. Mel the Musical, she always calls herself. You can usually find her toward the north end of town near the Sand Gardens. Ishu will pray for your swift success.
Ajit has a few questions.
To help find this one's darling Cynthia, Ishu will answer any question you ask.
Tell this one more about the singing wood elf.
Mel arrived in Riverhold a few seasons ago. Makes a living begging for gold as she sings and dances. She has woken up Ishu more than once banging that drum of hers. Still, we chat occasionally. She is kind, if not a bit eccentric.
Bit eccentric?
Mel does not have a home in the traditional sense, so you will often find her sleeping in the stables and bathing in the public fountains. But who is Ishu to judge, eh? We all have our oddities.
Tell this one more about Cynthia.
Xynthia is a willful child. A tad spoiled, this one admits. ESO dotes on her. The town guard, they do not understand. They say, oh, perhaps she has wandered off, they say. Perhaps she is lost. Such foolishness. How can they be so uncaring?
Do not worry. Mizik and Khajiit will not give up.
Thank you. Thank you. May bright moons light your path. ESO will prepare a feast for Xynthia's return, yes? Perhaps some fish. Ah, yes. Fish is her favorite. This one can already hear her contented purrs.
This one will speak no more. Everybody in that damn dragon. Dragon is everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so I think... Nope. I thought maybe we were about to get into some action, but it's more talking and looking. More looking and talking. And more looking and walking and talking and talking and reading and talking and walking. Looking.
Well, what do you know? A customer. Salutations. Mel the Musical at your service. Are you here for a performance?
This one is actually investigating the abduction of your daughter.
Ishu, the Khajiit with all the cats? That old coot is sweet as honey jagger, but a bit off if you ask me. Shame about his daughter, though. No one should have to go through that.
You know anything that might help the investigation?
If you're looking for trouble, Tajiri's your girl. I've seen her with all sorts of indecent folk lately. Always shifty eyes on those ones, I tell you. She tends to spend a lot of time behind the stables lately, if you catch my drift.
I think we'll head to the stables next then.
Very good then. And hey, if you're looking for some entertainment for your next soiree, make sure to seek me out. You won't regret it.
Tell this one more about Tajiri.
She's a gambler with a lot of friends in a lot of places. And you know, who am I to judge? Business is business after all. But as of late, she just seems to be getting more and more suspicious. In fact, there's been a lot of that in Riverhold.
Lot of what?
Suspicious activity. People who I ain't ever seen before, going about town at all hours. I mean, I may stay up well past most people's bedtime, but I'm a musician, comes with the territory. And these new folks aren't bards, that's for sure.
No speak no more. Now... Let's go here first. Do. It's not the stables. Stables are out here. That big guy is taller than me on my horse. Of course, it would be the other side from where I'm at. Seems our old badger friend is napping again. Maybe we should pay him a visit. A trip could prove sweeter than you'd think. Gee.
Saw you heading this way. Find anything of interest? Oh, the stables, Developed a sudden interest in horsemanship, Walker?
The legal fund the hidden note. Fix the gambler to the jury.
Oh, looks to be a coat. A napping badger, eh? Sounds familiar. Ah, yes! The sleeping badger is a rock formation, just south of Riverhold. But this bit about the sweet trip, that music doesn't understand.
Would it be worth investigating this rock formation at the very least?
Music will mark it on your map, Walker. Feel free to lead the way. And perhaps this is a good time to mention that this one is not so skilled in violent situations, should trouble find us. But that is where your expertise comes in handy, yes?
Got it. Let us head to the Sleeping Badger Rock formation. Okay, so now I think I'm ready for action. Got one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Go here first. That, I believe I can reach from here.
Buying, selling, trading.
Find me later, Walker.
Seriously, 5 o'clock? Wow. Iced! Iced! We don't do those anymore around here. We haven't done those in a long while. We're too afraid of our money. Is that an emu? Had a running through there. Squad Commander Penthans. Both Her Majesty Queen Euryxia and their court necromancer Zumong Fun have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Ribbon's borders. You immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Orders are to investigate each area and note any unusual or occurrences. Capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. I don't think that they made it. At least somebody sure as hell didn't. One is down the street. Here she comes, just a walking down the street. On the other side of the water, so we'll take the bridge across. Lizards come after me? I don't think they did. Top of the rock. Woohoo! Look at all my monies. Look at all the monies. What happened, Segov? Thought that was a friggin' badger to begin with. It is a badger. It's not gonna attack me? Never played a video game ever where badgers don't just attack the crap out of you. Where's this thing at? Ah, down here. Rotten turkey leg? Thank you. One of the dragon spots. Dragon's over there. Whole lot of very sleepy, angry lizards around. Off me, lizard.
No, Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
See,
Don't
I want
be such a
like
nervous
that.
netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Love them. They're so awesome. It might be my favorite Khajiit.
Don't touch the dead thing, Theduna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Okay, I like his ears and neck tufts. Awesome. This one, the ears grew tired of this.
I saw you, traveler.
What a stench! That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
Khajiit is leaving now. Okay, one. Wait, who's this guy?
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
Man with the pot on his head.
Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
Usurper Queen?
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Please indulge, Khajiit. Where did the man with the pot on his head go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Right, Bloody will go and find the man with the pot on his head. Pardon me for 1 second, folks. Gotta look up something real fast to see if it's gonna rain this afternoon. I think it's gonna rain. Never mind, we're good. Ain't gonna worry about it. Good. I am not allowed to have this one. Just not allowed. Just not allowed. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way first.
Find me later, Walker.
Look, mister, I got multiple friggin' quests to do. Do I have to go back in here? No, I just need to talk to her.
Bright moons, you're back! Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones?
Digo is thinking, yes, but this work didn't turn out well. He resurrected his pet Cinch, and things went very poorly.
A Cinch tiger? That's remarkable! If he managed that, the frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Kaldathir's face. I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions.
Did you not hear this one before? Marzullo Joe's spells have terrible consequences.
Oh, Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science. Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.
This one will talk more later. Okay, so next we're gonna go down here.
Come, let us speak away from this place.
Sneak? Why sneak when you can destroy them all?
Did you see that one in the wall? It's most fragrant.
He does not like growing old, but the alternative is worse.
Oh, yes, I better leave now. I headed. Harpy.
Oh, a missing daughter, a hidden note, and now a band of skooma smugglers. This investigation becomes messier with every step we take.
What would smugglers want with Issue?
This one is unsure, though it is possible Issue may be hiding something. Still, our priority should be to investigate the gambler who wrote that note. Tajiri was her name, yes? That does ring a bell or two.
Please indulge, Blood Eagle. Should we search?
If Tajiri is a gambler, it is likely we can find her at a local tavern. Mizik will head there at once and see what he can dig up. Meet this one at the Banished Regrets Inn.
Right, Blood Eagle will meet you there. Now we're heading down the road. The cat can move now. Where are all these guys getting this green outfit from? I have not seen this green outfit. Ah, Caldwell.
Uncanny. It looks just like that lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually. Hello. Have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow, too? It was the strangest thing. I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
That's gravestone important, yes?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, honours a Bantam Gras, and here I am.
Abner Thorne sent this one to check on surges of powder he detected.
Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it, hmm?
What happened to the other sites you visited before you found this gravestone?
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho.
It's been solved that Bantam Gras rummaging around in a foul-smelling sack at one site.
Foul-smelling? I'll have you know that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by Bantam Gras you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
That's awesome. There's a new gear set that actually features his mount that will pop in and either heal or explode. And you never know which one it's going to do. Did you also dispatch the Orgrim Blood found at one of the sites?
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable pudge buckets. Alas, Grook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
This one will be off. Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden until Joan and Jode fall from the sky.
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
Why do you think you dreamed about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Abner Thorne said that if Blood Eagle found you, he should ask you if you will help with Elsweyr's dragon problem.
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since, you know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
Then we will see you soon.
Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
Okay, so there's a boss right over this hill. See if I can find the boss up. After the chest. Really? I thought you were just a pet or something. Damn. I'm gonna go over here and see if I get lucky enough for people to the boss. Why do I have a feeling that be the only one here? Ass him. Kind of how I feel. Maybe I should wait for another person to show up. If I don't, I don't know if I'm gonna live. Let's see. See, you put some kind of symbol up, but I don't know what the hell it is. What is that? Hey, Wing Zero. I have no idea what kind of symbol you threw up on the screen. Oh, there's two people. Three. That guy's 288. Lady left. Oh, I guess that means we're off.
You come to kill me. Greater warriors have tried.
Don't run. Makes it harder for me to do this.
There can be no recovery when the lion roars.
Oh, I don't even know if it happened.
Come and test your mettle.
I don't know if we're supposed to be in these or out of them.
The Pakt's fury empowers us. Every strike here cuts the heart. Face me if you dare.
Whew. Wait, there's three. Okay, so I'm good. I think, because I'm standing out of the, I was standing out all the circles.
Of merry vitality surges through our veins. Make use of it if you can. You will need it.
Anyway, I'm trying to stay out of this. Better her than me.
My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. How could I
Nice.
do such...
I'll take it. Find the Defense Force outpost. I think there's also a point of interest there. Oh, I was going to go up there. Up there yet. Stop it, Badger.
Get down. I'll
Did...
deal with this.
Oh shit. How exactly am I supposed to survive the dragon attack? Definitely drove off the dragon, didn't he? Wow.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
You defeated a dragon?
I discouraged it. But not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges? Did you learn anything?
You were correct. It was Cadwell. He was drawn to an old grave of someone called the Betrayer.
The Betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Cadwell agreed to help, but you should know he's been having some strange dreams.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
You mentioned the legends of Kunzari.
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiiti moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time. Tell me about Cadwell.
Already had. Beat them a talking now. Okay, so here. But before I go any farther from here, I need to go back to here first and.
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead, and then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Walker, it truly does.
What can this one do to help?
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet.
But can you not order the retreat?
Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters, documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
These documents really are that important, yes?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
Blood Eagle will find the documents, deliver them to Nalado, meet you south of the camp. Okay, so from here, they want me to keep going south. Okay, so before I go south, the first thing I'm going to do is go north. Turn in the quest up there. It actually looks like I have 2 to do. Like I've got a quest to turn in as well as a delve to do. I think I'll go do the delve first. And the point of interest right next to it. Then come back, do the turn-ins in the city. Then go back down to the camp. Do. We have 2 quests in here.
You'd think she was possessed or something. I try to be a gentle orc and help a lady in need, and what does it get me? A lecture on Akaviri artifacts and a magical talking voice.
What lady would this be?
There's a Khajiit digging through the rubble of an old Akaviri tomb just up the trail here. She kept muttering to herself, so I thought she might need help. But after talking to her, I suspect she's just crazed.
Khajiit will speak to her and see what's going on. Looks like I was already heading up here anyways, so now I've got 2 things to head up here for. Look, considering how far down it is, I think I'm just take the horse. It is most definitely down in this hole. Ah, this is the Tomb of the Serpents I was supposed to...
Did the spirit send you to help Kisaravi? What did she say?
What are you talking about?
My apologies. Kisaravi hoped you heard the spirit too. The spirit protects Akaviri relics in the Tomb of the Serpents. She wants Kisaravi to share their secrets with the world, but the tomb is too dangerous. She won't let me leave without them.
What spirit?
Spirit may not be correct. Entity, a goddess perhaps. The one who protects the tomb while wrapping her arms around Kisaravi's mind. Will you retrieve the Akaviri relics? Otherwise their secrets will be trapped here forever, along with Kisaravi.
Ledigo will retrieve the Akaviri relics from them.
Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
You will tell Ledigo. Why are the Akaviri relics in the Khajiit tomb?
Years ago, Khajiit allowed displaced Akaviri to bury their dead in Khajiiti tombs. So many Akaviri were buried here that they renamed it Tomb of the Serpents. The Akaviri placed armor and relics alongside their dead. The spirit watches over all.
Brought you here.
Curiosity, arrogance, greed. Kisaravi wanted to unlock the Akaviri's secrets, to use their knowledge and steal their power, to sell their relics to the highest bidder. Selfish desires brought Kisaravi here, but the spirit's message made her stay.
Tell this one about the Akaviri.
Some say their ancestors were eaten by a race of vampiric serpents. Others say they were merely captured. They are said to be resistant to poison and fierce in battle. Some say they even enslaved dragons. Their relics will tell us what is true.
Tell Khajiit about the spirit in the tomb.
I never saw her, but I felt her. Her words opened something within me, a sense of purpose, belonging, love. I don't remember her words, but I can't forget her message. When I share the relics with the world, you will understand. Everyone will.
Uh-oh, I'm thinking malevolent spirit. This one will enter the tomb and bring back the relics.
Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
This one is going to go now. Great, like the others. Hope you don't end up like all the dead people. See it. I wasn't sure if that thing was gonna guarantee one of them's gonna come alive and attack me. Know it. Not going left because that is currently collapsed. Ah, no it's not. Waiting for them to attack me. I just know it's gonna happen.
You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message.
Avari relic. This way? Now I understand why I wasn't getting attacked. Oh. Crap. Sorry, Scorpion. Go get him, Bob. You know what? I need the experience. What do I care?
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaviri.
Obviously, the spirit in here does not exactly have anybody's best interest at heart. Oh, shit. Get back, Minotaur. Oh, come on.
Kill the intruder. Only the strong can carry our message.
Woo! Minotaur wasn't taking no shit from anybody. I have a feeling as soon as I get near this thing, these guys are all going to attack me, or somebody's going to attack me.
Not so fast, Walker. Rachin would first have a word with you. So, you have found the first piece of the Rithana di Renada. Impressive. But Rachin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15.
Well, I'm made
After
of
all,
patience.
he has hidden them very well.
Please tell Khajiit, who are you?
This one is the shadow of Rachin. Well, a shadow of Rachin. There are 7 of us, all told. Surely you have heard of Rachin, yes? Elsweyr's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness.
You are an avatar of the trickster god, and you stole the mural. Why?
Do you expect a truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rachin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then.
How does Blood Eagle go about finding the rest of them?
Of course, Rachin will provide clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renada, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker?
As you wish. Blood Eagle will play along with your game.
Here then, a book for your convenience. Is not Rachin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you.
Alright, Bloody will find the pieces on his own then.
A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most excited to see it unfold.
How is this one to collect the mural pieces now?
Why, you have Rachin's Book of Riddles,
Okay,
do you not? Each verse will let you know
Khajiit,
where a
let's go.
certain piece of the...
You are different outside.
By the way, if you see
Perhaps you are the
Pakruti,
one to
tell
deliver
him
our
he still
message.
owes this one a
Perhaps
pouch of
you will
gold.
die like the rest.
So, let's sneak past his big old butt first. I don't have to fight him again. I do have to find another one. At least I have to. Here, another one? Want to fight another one?
Live, and you will
really
share
do.
our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Ah, it's one of the fire casters again. Woo! He just beat the crap out of me. That is 2 of the relics. Need. I think I want to go this way. Oh boy. That is a whole bunch of guys. Right, buddy, you just run right in the middle of the wall.
Move now!
Love these idiots that just everything.
You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message.
The destruction staff is 18, but my stinking thinking Brave Lord skills are still not up there yet. Oh, it is 20. Oh, crap. Ooh, Boneyard is up. Ah, hell. Might be a good idea to move now. Too late.
Wake from your sleep. Preserve our legacy. Destroy the outsider.
Okay, try that again. Trying to put up my new ability. Boneyard is instant on the ground, 28 meters, 6 meters, 10-second duration. Does frost damage, consumes a quartz. Okay, so if I do 3 first. Wolf.
Kill the intruder. Only the strong can carry our message.
Let's go deeper. Just cuz. Okay, so that took care of that one. Got both of these done. Might as well just kill him for the hell of it, right? Why not? Bad. Bad at all. almost like I knew it. Oh, these are my corpses as well. Ah, okay. That's the reason I got them. The corpses glow bluish colored for me.
Outsider.
So that I know that I
Perhaps
can
you
use
are the
them.
one to deliver our message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Oh, I have to do it now. Ah, okay. I have to do it afterwards. I have to wait until he fully... I have to wait until he fully blows up, turns into a corpse, then I can do it. Okay, the graveyard thing's kind of cool.
And you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Boom. I have every intention of living, lady. Pretty cool ability. Now all I need to do is get 10 more so that I can get my skeletal mage. Which is what I want. And out we go, back out the way we came.
The spirit will soon live in everyone's minds, and it will all be thanks to you.
What is the Akaveri spirit's message?
For some, it is the key to unlocking ancient secrets and lost magic. For others, it is a reminder of why some things are better left unknown. The spirit has spent years watching the dead in this tomb, stranger. She's ready to see more.
This one will go now. So there is... Wait. What am I missing in here? Crap, I have to go back in. There's a main guy or something that I did not kill. That sucks. Wherefore art thou, main guy? Why do you hide from me? Scared? Scared, aren't you? Aren't you? Admit it, you're scared. I did all these rooms here. The only thing I can think of is the boss must be right dead in the center. Except for the fact that I can't get there. I gotta go back around the way I just came. I got you. Got your game. I'm about to be attacked by a whole lot of guys. Crap. Okay, that graveyard thing, that graveyard saved my ass. I ain't gonna lie. That thing seriously saved my bacon. Definitely like it. Yeah, I'm gonna try nothing but just my exploding skeleton in the graveyard. That's it.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaviri.
Oh, that one wants to run away. Oh shit, another one came alive. I knew it was coming. Okay, so the graveyard thing is definitely cool. The graveyard thing and the blockade thing together were great. Ah, I did not mean to do that. Talk about premature graveyard. Worry about those two. Do have to worry about that guy. Yeah, not too bad. I'm not feeling like a staff wielding guy all the time now. And I feel like my stuff is starting to synergize together a little bit. Ah, that must be the main guy. Ooh, crap. Ooh. Okay, that completed the two. It was a little harsh, I ain't gonna lie. Should have noticed that this was a Oh, come on. He thought I had that. Now I get to go back this way again. But this time I get to go back this way as a wiener. That's more like it. Sand Swirl Manor. I'm headed next. Don't know if I can make it. I might be able to make it across the top here. There's a whole lot of those little guys. I think they're still after me. Moonstone, yay. I don't know if that is a good guy town or a bad guy. I do know, however, I need those to it. Looks like I have lots of angry things to run past as I try to get out of here. I do like this zone so far. Did a good job with the zone. It's not the... Where's the road at? Oh crap, road's down there. Cross country kitty. Got 2 quests to turn in here. The right and one to the left. Banished regrets. That's a good note.
Now.
He seems a little angry.
I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite the charming pair. And watching you both play at being investigator, why, it's been sleek entertainment, truly. But now you tread upon sand that are best left undisturbed.
That is a threat, yes?
Take it as a friendly warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes? I find that very funny. After all, everyone in Riverhold knows that she left town many years ago.
Eaters. Ishu said it was only a few days past.
Then Ishu has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had one daughter, and she is gone. Has been gone for many years. Tell this to your partner, and drop your investigation. Now.
Let Eagle will tell Mizik what you said. Here.
Bright moons look over us today, Walker. Tajiri has just settled down for a round of gambling. While Mizik distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for another clue. It's just a bit north of the tavern.
Before we do that, Stranger spoke with Khajiit. Said Ishu's daughter years ago.
Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, why then would Ishu hire Mizik? Why would Tajiri have written that note? Why would we find a gold necklace in the smuggler's camp?
He also wants us to stop investigating.
Then perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at risk. Let us investigate Tajiri before she retires for the night.
Alright, let Eagle will head to Tajiri's home and search for...
Why, hello, sweet meat. Care to play a game with old Tajiri?
Of course. Though this one will admit he is not very skillful.
How sleek he is, how fragrant. A 5 o'clock, no, a 10. He wrestles giants just...
Okay, so I'm supposed to go up there. Got a big old house, too. Like, gambling's been good to her.
Tajiri, is that you? We need more groceries for the house. There's barely anything to eat. And would it kill you to tidy up our room once in a while? The upstairs is a mess.
Cheery blue feathers next to the woods. 4-pointed pink shows the goods. They do not glitter but mark the way. Prepared to leave town today. Pop out before she... Much better. Oh crap, I just realized what time it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to wrap it up for the day as it is past my get-off time. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as noon UTC, where I'll be playing some more Elder Scrolls Online, continuing that Necromancer right there. Until then, as always, be kind to one another, treat each other with respect, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the flip side. Ciao for now.